the street. Everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Hey!
Hey, TW! Hey! Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buster, what are you doing? Trying to stretch my jeans. I haven't worn this pair since September, and now they're tight. Wait, there's something in this pocket. Maybe that's why they're tight. Hey, I remember this cheese sandwich. Ew! Throw it away! No way! This cheese sandwich is a relic. It's from the very first day of 3rd grade. I didn't have much of an appetite at lunch because I was so worried about our new teacher. Rapper, Ah! I guess we have to go back to class now. Isn't it weird how afraid of Mr. Ratburn we were?
I was much more afraid that Francine and I wouldn't be in the same class. Francine's not on this list. It must be a mistake. Mr. Haney, Francine and I have to be in the same class. Isn't there something you can do? Oh, what a handsome gold watch. I bet it looked great on you. How about a new car? You seem like a convertible man.
Muffy, we are in the same class. My name's right here.
Oh. Huh. Never mind.
Wow, I remember all that like it was yesterday.
And here it is, 9 months later.
Only 5 more days until
The last day of school.
Do you think this is still good?
No!
The last day.
So, how was your last day, DW?
Fun but exhausting. We sang songs, danced, ate cake. There was barely time for a nap. I'm looking forward to kindergarten. I bet it'll be much easier than preschool.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Preschool was only a half day. Kindergarten is a full 6 hours.
6 hours? That's like going to real school.
It is real school. You'll be learning a lot more, too.
Will I have homework? And tests? Arthur always gets that look on his face when he has a test coming up.
Don't worry, you'll do just fine. Oh, you're such a big girl now.
My daddy said the same thing. You're a big boy now. And then he said, soon you'll be asking to borrow the car. So I asked to borrow the car, but he said no. Kindergarten sounds like a big deal. Do you think you're ready? I'm not sure. I still have trouble with my alphabet. It's that M and L-O-P part. I think it's L-M-N-O-P. It gets me every time. What's going to happen if I don't know it on the first day? I don't know. Maybe we should practice being big kids. How do we do that? I have an older brother, and you have an older sister. We'll just watch them and do what they do. I spoke to Brunella. For 4th grade, we'll either have Mrs. Frumpus or Miss Grimslid.
Aw, not Miss Grimslid. She never laughs. I've tried everything on her. All I've ever gotten was a cough.
Well, maybe we'll get Mrs. Frumpus. I heard Mrs. Frumpus is leaving and being replaced by someone new. Do you know anything about them? No, just that his name is Mr. Cramp.
Mr. Cramp? Aw, great. I'll either get the teacher that can't laugh or the one that gives you a pain in your side.
Actually, the name has nothing to do with cramps. It's from the Anglo-Saxon, crump, which was a nickname for someone stooped over. But I never liked the way Mike Cramp sounded. That's why I go by MC.
You're a teacher?
I think of myself as more of a mind guide. All the magic takes place in here. I just remove the obstacles. Goji berry soyo in a gluten-free cone, my good man.
Coming right up.
I believe that learning is living, and living is learning. My teaching isn't just hands-on. It's hands up, hands down, and hands together. My students will sweat, shout, and stretch their brains to the breaking point, but they will never be bored. That's the MC promise. Thanks for the non-dairy refreshment scoop, Samurai. Long ears, strong heart.
Long ears, strong heart. That's Bionic Bunny's motto. He knows Bionic Bunny. We have to get him for 4th grade, no matter what.
Hey, what's this?
A sack. I thought you might want to practice for camp since us girls crushed you in sack racing last year.
Well, you better buy a canoe, cause...
Oh, don't worry, Pinky. Francine and I aren't going to Camp Meadowcroak this year. What? Yes, we are. No, we're not.
Woohoo! Boys rule! Can I still keep the sack?
But we made a pact at the end of last summer that we'd go to camp again together. And we will. Just not Meadowcroak. Here is where we're going. Camp Elysium? A full-service interactive resort for discriminating children. It's the most amazing place. There are French classes, an indoor swimming pool, a 4-star chef. But best of all, there are no mosquitoes. How is that even possible? The whole estate is surrounded by an invisible plastic dome. It sounds so fancy. It is. They also have a whole stable of thoroughbred horses. No way! Check out their website. You're going to love it. I just know it.
At Camp Elysium, the discriminating child will enjoy a well-balanced diet,
Ugh.
thrilling sports, the arts, and access to our stable of thoroughbred horses. Because every discriminating child should know the rudiments of horse ballet.
Yippee!
We hope you'll consider Camp Elysium a character-building luxury resort completely free of mosquitoes.
And it's quite fun. Did you visit the site? Isn't it unbelievable? Oh, yes, it's unbelievable, all right. Let's talk about it tomorrow. There's only 3 days of school left and Ratburn is giving us a test. It's so unfair. I've been watching Arthur closely. I've never really realized how strange big kids were. You're telling me. What are some things you've learned? Well, if you want to act like them, complain about your homework and be afraid of tests. When your little sister wants to play, tell her that she's a pest. Don't jump around or make mess. Or with your dinosaur have tea. 'Cause if you wanna be a big kid, this is how you have to be. Be grumpy in the mornings. Read books all through the night. Even when you know. Be grumpy in the mornings. Read books all through the night. Even when you know you're wrong. Pretend that you are right. When you're angry, stomp upstairs. When you're happy, don't say wait. 'Cause if you wanna be a big kid, this is how you have to be. But the most important thing of all is to always play it cool. This is what we'll have to do. This is how we'll make it through. When we go to Big Kid School. Let's start practicing. See ya. Later.
A wise man once said, the mind is like a shoe. It can take you to the highest mountain, but if your laces aren't tied, you could trip and skin your knees.
Who said that?
I did.
Can we be in your class, MC?
Arthur and I are great students. I mean, I only have a B average, but look at my shoes. They're double knotted.
The universe is in flux, my friend. Wherever we end up is where we're meant to be. Go, my crickets. The bell tolls for thee. Long ears, strong heart.
Maybe Ratburn can put in a good word for us. We just think he really gets us.
I'm sure I do really well in his class. He's so inspiring.
Yes. I've heard Mr. Cramp is very, innovative.
He prefers MC.
Anyway, it's Principal Haney's decision, not mine. But remember, first impressions aren't everything. And I have prepared you both to do well in whichever class you end up in.
MC must have some say over who he gets.
Maybe we can make something that will impress him. Muffy, about this Camp Elysium. Before you say another word, I want to apologize.
You do?
I realize the camp may be just too fancy for you. So
we're gonna go to Camp Meadowcroak?
what? No! I asked Daddy if he would help pay for you. And guess what? He said yes! Isn't that wonderful? I already reserved us 2 spots. Oh, Francine, we're going to have the best summer ever. Most of all, because we'll be together.
I can't wait!
Francine, you're using the wrong fork.
Huh?
You better get that. Lobsters aren't allowed outside of the dining room.
Come back! I don't even want to eat you! Where did it go? Here, lobster, lobster, lobster! Ah! A tree! Maybe lobsters can't climb! No! No! You couldn't drag me to that place.
How is the good student like these mashed potatoes?
I know. He sticks to his studies like mashed potatoes to this fork.
Little big man, you're smarter than you know. But that's not the answer I was looking for. Like these potatoes, the good student soaks up the gravy of learning until it is part of him.
MC, we were just wondering, does Principal Haney assign you students?
Do you get to pick?
All I know is that I want students like these potatoes, firm but pliable and eager to absorb the sauce of knowledge.
He's so cool. I can't believe he ate with us.
I think I know how we can impress him. Meet me in my house after school. MC wants students who are really excited about learning. So here's what we'll do. We'll make a poster showing everything we learned this past year.
But I don't think I know that much.
Buster, you've learned tons of stuff in 3rd grade. Just check out our workbooks. This is from October. Remember we learned all about the Maya in Mexico?
Oh yeah, they built that pyramid. Chichen Itza.
Then in February, we learned that plants convert sunlight into energy.
That's called photosynthesis.
Wow, I can't believe you remembered that.
Me neither. And here, we'll put the formula for finding the area of a circle, which is pi...
R squared.
Right! We're running out of paper. Should we get another sheet?
What are they doing? It must be homework. Come on, that gives me an idea.
I had no idea I knew so much. How can this head hold all that information?
Well, Mr. Ratburn did work us pretty hard. Excellent work, Bud. 1 + 1 does equal 11. You get an A+++. Thanks. You can have an A++++ too. That's a very good map of the world. What are you two doing? What does it look like? Homework. What are you laughing at?
You two don't have to do homework. That's for big kids.
We are big kids. We're going to kindergarten next year, and I know my ABCs, even the NMLOP part. It's LMNOP. Ugh, every time. I'm never going to get it. Bud, remember, act cool. Come on, Bud, let's go study. I can't believe that kindergarten teacher is going to give us a test on our first day. And we haven't even met her yet. She's so mean.
And remember this? This is when we beat that other camp at tug-of-war.
Ah, how could I forget? I had dirt under my nails for a week.
Okay, but you have to admit, it was pretty fun. Oh, look! Here's that camp counselor we had, Becky. Wasn't she the best?
She had that hippie chic look-down hat. But why are you showing me all these photos of Camp Meadowcroak?
I want you to remember what a good time we had there.
I know, but we're going to have a great time at Camp Elysium. Look, I already ordered these matching sun visors with the camp crest on them. They'll be perfect for when we golf or play
No,
bocce.
thank you.
Is it not your color? But you don't really have a color.
I don't want it because I'm not going.
Why not?
I don't want to. I don't care how fancy it is. That camp just isn't for me.
But we made a pact. We said we were going to spend the summer together, no matter what.
Well, maybe we have to break the pact. We don't have to do everything together, right?
You're just being stubborn. You can at least try it.
It's for a whole month. If I don't like it, I'll be stuck there for...
I'd like you to leave now.
Don't be mad at me. We just like different things.
Okay, I get it. We have nothing in common. Stop rubbing it in.
Settle down, everyone. I have an announcement to make.
He's gonna tell us what teacher we're gonna get. I know it. Please, please let it be MC.
Tomorrow is the last day of school, and it can be quite distracting. So I'd like to take the opportunity to tell you this now. You've been one of the finest third-grade classes I have ever had, and it has been a pleasure teaching every one of you. If I have been, at times, strict and demanding, it is because extraordinary minds deserve to be challenged. You have met those challenges with great enthusiasm and perseverance, and in doing so, have helped me become a better teacher. Thank you. Now, please open your history books to page 127.
And just like these potatoes, you too will absorb the gravy of learning.
He's using the exact same potato speech on Sue Ellen and Fern.
Doesn't he have any new material? You know what? I think I'm going to miss Mr. Ratburn. Me too. He gave such hard extra credit assignments.
I'm gonna miss him even more than you guys. I've had him 2 years in a row.
I never realized how much I'd learned until we started making that poster.
What poster?
It was something
What poster?
Buster and I were doing to try and impress MC. But I don't really feel like impressing him anymore. Instead of wasting all that time making the poster, we could have been doing something for Mr. Ratburn.
Wait a minute. Maybe it wasn't such a waste after all. Meet me after school at the treehouse. I have to spread the word.
Arthur, did you take out the trash?
I just have to finish something for school. Can I do it in a minute? Don't worry, Mom. I can take care of it. Hey, you! I'm growing older. Sting!
DW.
I don't think I'm ready for kindergarten. So I don't have to do anything special for kindergarten?
Nope, not a thing. Just be yourself.
Well, that's a relief. Being older doesn't seem like that much fun anyway.
Well, it has its perks.
Thanks, Mom. I think I need to make a call.
And I don't have to act cool or practice my alphabet?
Nope.
Phew! If I had to try to do that elemental P part one more time...
Bud, you did it. You just got it right.
Oh, I'm a genius!
Before you say anything, I just want you to know that I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for us.
Doing what?
Going to Camp Meadowcroak. I'll just buy a whole crate of bug repellent and granola bars because the food is completely inedible. And I'll...
Muffy, I don't want you to go.
What? Then why did you show me all those photos of last...
What I mean is, I know how much you want to go to this camp asylum.
It's pronounced Elysium, and it means paradise.
Whatever. I want you to go and have a great time. Just because we're going to different camps doesn't mean we aren't still best friends.
But we're going to have all these separate adventures.
Aha! I thought of that. Come with me. It's a blog I made called The Separate Adventures of Inseparable Friends. We can write about what happens to us, post photos, and here's the best part. Only you and I have the password.
What's the password?
Alice, of course, our middle name.
You better write every day, and bad internet service is no excuse.
I'll bring it by hand if I have to.
It's wonderful. You made this for me?
Well, yes.
And that's not all. We made you something else too. Binky?
Dear Mr. Ratburn, we made this song for you. You showed us that with hard work there's nothing we can't do. From knowing long division to who won Waterloo. Dear Mr. Ratburn, we owe it all to you.
Dear Mr. Ratburn, my story's plain to see. My mind was filled with junk, half-truths and fallacies. But after your instruction, I think more critically. Now when I meet an alien, I'll speak intelligently.
Dear Mr. Ratburn, we made this song for you. Everything you've taught us will stick to us like glue. And from your fine example, we'll know just what to do. Dear Mr. Ratburn, we owe it all to you.
Oh, dear, I seem to have something in my eye. That was most impressive. A bit pitchy in spots, but overall...
Oh, am I interrupting? 1,000 pardons, Nigel. Just wanted to check out my future dojo.
Is 4th grade going to be in this room?
No, Mr. Cramp has actually decided he'd prefer to teach 3rd grade.
Their minds are so much more potato-like.
Like the rest of you, I'll be moving on to 4th grade.
That means I passed!
I never thought I'd say this, but I really hope I get Mr. Ratburn.